let's talk for a minute about money. And in particular, let's talk about dark money. Are you familiar with that term?
In the loosest sense.
How would you describe it in the loosest sense, just to make sure you and I are on the same wavelength?
Senator, as I understand it, you may be referring to money that's not spent by a candidate or a party in connection with...
where you actually don't know who the true source of the money is.
Okay.
Is that a fair enough definition for us to
Sure.
agree on? Okay. Could you let us know first what you know about the campaign that is being run to support your confirmation? There's been a lot of talk about how this is outside of politics and we're above politics, but there's a group that is planning to spend $10 million on TV ads in which their own press release describes as a comprehensive campaign of paid advertising, earned media, research, grassroots activity, and a coalition enterprise, all adding up to the most robust operation in the history of confirmation battles. That sounds pretty political to me, and I'm wondering what you know about that.
I've heard a lot about it, Senator, from you, from others. I've heard a lot about it. But there appears to be a lot of money being spent.
Do you know who's spending the money?
Senator, I could speculate based on what I've read and what I've heard, but I don't know individuals who are contributing. I don't know that.
You said you knew Judge Garland.
I do. I wouldn't claim him as my closest personal friend, but someone whom I admire greatly. And
would you describe, how would you describe any differences that you may have in judicial philosophy with Chief Judge Garland?
I would leave that for others to characterize. I don't like it when people characterize me, and I would not prefer to characterize him. He can characterize himself.
What's interesting is that this group sees a huge difference between you that I don't understand. The dark money group that is spending money on your election spent at least $7 million against him getting a hearing and a confirmation here, and indeed produced that result by spending that money. And then now we have $10 million going the other way. That's a $17 million delta. And for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out what they see in you that makes that $17 million delta worth their spending. Do you have any answer to that?
You'd have to ask them.
I can't, because I don't know who they are. It's just a front group.